Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all water signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there's also a separate spread just for your sign. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. We have the Eight of Cups, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, and we also have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or pretty much any zodiac sign. The phrase I keep hearing is another bright idea. And that's what this Queen of Pentacles has for you, right? And you already know this person, obviously, right? The Eight of Cups, the first card that came out, this is somebody coming back to you, coming back from the past. And it feels like, for most of you, it's going to be work, business, and finances related. It could be somebody you worked with, did business with. It could be a relative, a friend, anybody. Right? The Hermit on the bottom of the deck is the personal Virgo card, by the way. So this Queen of Pentacles can be a Virgo. But the Hermit is a card of soul searching, right? This is a card of thinking, going within. And I think that's what this person did, this Queen of Pentacles, right? They've done all that. And perhaps they had another bright idea, right? Perhaps this person is an inventor, or they're an entrepreneur, or perhaps they... a treasure hunter. I don't know. So they're going to offer you this, they're going to share their idea with you. The next card that came out after the Queen of Pentacles is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card of inspiration, it's a card of passion, it's a card of a bright idea, right? And that's what they're going to be presenting you with. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So they don't want to fly solo. They want to do it with you. Because the Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, right? And the Six of Pentacles is a card of balance. The Six of Pentacles, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is usually money coming in. The Six of Pentacles is also a card of somebody who is trying to decide what they want to do. And that is probably you, water signs. You will have a choice whether to... go along with this new idea that this person has or reject it. I don't know what you're going to do, water signs. It all depends on your experience with this particular individual. Perhaps they have one bright idea after another and they always fail, but who knows? Perhaps this time it'll be the real deal. If I were you, I would at least listen to what they have to say. All right? Cool. Cancer, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Emperor and the Eight of Wands, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or pretty much any zodiac sign. You're dealing with the Emperor. You see the Emperor right there in the middle clarifying the Page of Wands, and that's the person whom you'll be hearing from. Not only hearing, they may actually drop by or come over, right? And for all of you, it'll be somebody different. For some of you, it could be your ex-husband. For others of you, it could be your ex-boss from a workplace that you worked for at some point in the past. For others of you, it could still be a figure of authority, a professor from the university you went to. For others of you, it could be your father or your grandfather or your uncle, somebody like that. So it all depends on your situation. And the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, that would be you, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. The Five Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of, there's multiple interpretations of the Five of Cups, but that card always has to do with the past. And I think in this case, this is the Emperor missing you, right? So this person misses you. And here they come with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of a message, right? It could be a phone call, it could be an email, a text message, an email, what have you. Right? And the Page of Wands is clarified by that Emperor and the Eight of Wands. So the Emperor, we already discussed who that person could be. The Eight of Wands is also a card of communication. And the Eight of Wands is also a card of travel. Right? And the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck, this is either another travel card, or the Wheel of Fortune is a cycle, a new cycle. So yeah, this person misses you. Perhaps you haven't heard from them in a while, and they want to reestablish this connection with you, whatever the nature of this connection is. Or, like I said, this person could be unexpectedly showing up over the weekend. I don't see any cards suggesting you're not going to be happy to see this person. All right, so hopefully the two of you can catch up. All right, cool. Scorpio, we have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the Seven of Wands, and we also have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Yeah, this Knight of Wands, the first card that came out, is the person you'll be dealing with. Some of you may already know this person. Actually, most of you already know them. And whatever their zodiac sign is, what you do know for a fact is that this person is a player. They're not thinking of long term. All they want to do is have some fun with you behind closed doors, if you know what I mean, and that would be it. Right? Moreover, the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Swords. This is a card of a deception. It's a card of somebody who is up to no good. This is a cheater card. This is a card of somebody who sneaks around. And you are very well aware of that. If you weren't aware of that prior to watching this, you do know that now. Okay? I gotta give myself credit every once in a while, Scorpio. Anyway, the remaining 4 cards on the table are all talking about the same thing, and I think that's your reaction towards this person. And every single card, the remaining 4 cards, this is you rejecting them, right? The Knight of Wands, right next to the Knight of Wands, is a card of somebody who is a wounded warrior, somebody who doesn't trust the person they're dealing with. This is a card of you putting up the walls between you and them. Then we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Page of Swords, you know, the person in the Page of Swords always looks suspicious to me, right? Or they're suspecting something, right? This person is leaning backwards. They look like they don't trust the person they're dealing with, and they've got their sword out, so they're ready to strike, right? The Page of Swords could be you being very straightforward, being very upfront with them and saying them no, stay away from me. And the Seven of Wands clarifying the Page of Swords is the stay away from me card. This is a card of you defending yourself, defending your borders, not allowing this person in, right? And actually fighting them off. If this person doesn't get the point across the first time, you tell them you're gonna get pushy in terms of you will use other words, harsher words to get your point across. And with the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, in this case, this is you remaining closed off, not allowing this person in. So yeah, whoever this person is, fire sign, not fire sign, they're definitely a player. Alright? Cool. Pisces, we have the Three of Swords clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Magician and the Fool. We have the World, and we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a very specific reading, Pisces. If you recently broke up with somebody, or not so recently, or you had some other unfortunate event happen to you at some point in the past, this week you're deciding, rather this weekend, you're deciding to move on. Some of you could be traveling over the weekend. Perhaps that will be like the final stage of your healing, or final stage for you to let go of what happened to you. You could be traveling with another person or a group of people, right? Yeah, this spread here is about you getting over something or someone and finally moving on. The Three of Swords, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Five of Cups. The Three of Swords is a card of a betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back. This is a card of a broken heart. And the Five of Cups clarifying it, that card has always to do with the past. It could be you grieving, right? Grieving a relationship that came to an end, grieving marriage, or some other event, unfortunate event happened to you, and that's been heavily on your mind. But the good news is that all of that is going to become a thing of the past this weekend, right? We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Magician and the Fool. The Eight of Wands could be a travel card, so you could be traveling on your own, you could be traveling with a group of people, but the Eight of Wands could also be a card of communication, and it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. So yeah, you're finally detaching from whatever that Three of Swords and the Five of Cups represent, and moving forward. The Magician, this is you manifesting something new into your life, or perhaps this is a friend or family member, you know, buying tickets to go someplace. And the Fool, clarifying the Magician and the Eight of Wands, this is you finally cutting the cord with that past and moving on. The World, right next to the deck, this is my happy end card. So once that negative chapter of your life is coming to an end and a new, much happier chapter of your life is about to begin. The World is also a card of someplace remote. Right, so again, you could be traveling someplace over the weekend. And the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, you've guessed it, this is also a travel card, or this is a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. This is a card of an improvement. This is a card of a rough patch being over. So yeah, just to sum up, again, this whole spread is talking about the same thing and the same thing only. You finally moving on, getting over something or someone, right? And for some of you, that will involve you traveling. You could just be traveling for pleasure by yourself, to get your head clear. You could be traveling with another person, or you're like moving on. All right, this is an improvement spread. All right, Pisces, cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.